India is a nation of shopkeepers and over 1 billion consumers. For decades, Indian retail thrived in local markets and family-run kirana stores, the true heart of commerce. But then, the internet arrived, and a revolution began. The great Indian bazaar was going digital, turning into one of the world's most fiercely contested e-commerce battlegrounds. At the center of this transformation, a rivalry between a homegrown champion and a global behemoth. This is the story of Flipkart versus Amazon, a high-stakes war for the future of Indian retail. The prize? A market worth hundreds of billions of dollars and a foothold in the world's fastest-growing major economy. Both companies have poured billions into this fight, building warehouses, hiring armies of delivery personnel, and launching massive ad campaigns. Flipkart, born in India, was built by two former Amazon employees who understood local challenges, like cash on delivery and price sensitivity. Amazon, the global giant, brought deep pockets and world-class technology, aiming to adapt its global model to India's unique demands. This battle has changed how Indians live, shop and work, bringing products to remote villages, creating jobs, and forcing traditional retail to innovate. The Flipkart-Amazon duel is more than a corporate saga. It's a reflection of a changing India. It's a story of ambition, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of dominance in a market still being defined. The strategies are complex, the investment staggering, and the outcome far from certain. This is the definitive battle for India's e-commerce crown. The stakes have never been higher. The digital bazaar is open, and the fight is on. Who will win? That's the story we're about to tell. Let's dive in. Every great story has a humble beginning. Flipkart's journey started in 2007, in a small Bangalore apartment, with Satyan and Binny Bansal, two ex-Amazon engineers. Their ideas sell books online, but with an Indian twist. Online shopping was new in India and trust was low. The Bansals delivered books themselves, learning firsthand that most Indians preferred cash over cards. So, they pioneered cash on delivery, a game changer that broke down barriers to e-commerce. Flipkart wasn't just copying the West, it was solving Indian problems. From books, they expanded into electronics, fashion and home goods, taking calculated risks and burning cash to win customers. Flipkart became the poster child of India's startup boom, attracting global investors eager to bet on India's consumption story. Soon, it was a digital supermarket, with its Big Billion Days sale becoming a national event. By the early 2010s, Flipkart was the king of Indian e-commerce with a robust logistics network and millions of loyal customers. It proved an Indian startup could thrive against the odds, but a new challenger was watching: Amazon. Flipkart had won the first round, but the real war was about to begin. The stage was set for a clash that would redefine Indian retail. The battle lines were drawn. Flipkart's rise was meteoric, but could it hold the crown? The answer would come soon. Enter Amazon. In June 2013, Amazon launched Amazon.in, changing Indian e-commerce forever. This wasn't a tentative entry, it was a full-scale invasion backed by billions and Jeff Bezos' personal commitment. Amazon brought global experience, cutting-edge tech, and a brand synonymous with trust and service. It rapidly built fulfillment centers, introduced easy returns, and set new standards for customer service. But Amazon knew it couldn't just copy-paste its global model. It invested in localizing, helping small businesses get online, adapting to low-speed mobile networks, and empowering artisans nationwide. Amazon was willing to absorb losses for years to build dominance. For Flipkart, Amazon's arrival was a direct challenge to its throne. The competition escalated, deeper discounts, bigger investments, and a race to win customer loyalty. The fight was no longer about websites, it was about who could win India's heart. The battle lines were drawn. Two giants, one market, and a contest that would reshape how India shops. The war had truly begun. The Flipkart-Amazon rivalry exploded during India's festive sales season. Flipkart's Big Billion Days and Amazon's Great Indian Festival became national spectacles. Battles of discounts, deals, and exclusive launches. Billions were spent to capture customers with prices too good to ignore. Both companies sold high-value items at or below cost, burning cash to build habits and loyalty. The hope, once hooked, customers would stay for the long term. The fight extended to exclusive product launches. Flipkart with Motorola, Amazon with OnePlus, driving massive traffic and urgency. The price war pressured traditional stores and raised questions about sustainability. But for Indian consumers, it was a golden age. Unprecedented choice at unbeatable prices. The shopping festivals became the defining feature of this rivalry. The war of attrition was costly, spectacular, and relentless. Each year, the stakes grew higher. The only certainty, the battle was far from over, and the consumer was king. Flipkart's cash burn and Amazon's relentless push put Flipkart in a tough spot. In 2018, Walmart stepped in, acquiring a 77% stake in Flipkart for $16 billion, a seismic deal. Walmart, blocked from Indian retail by regulations, now had a backdoor entry into e-commerce. For Flipkart, this meant fresh capital and Walmart's supply chain expertise. The competition transformed. Now it was Amazon versus Walmart, two American titans battling on Indian soil. Amazon faced a rival with Walmart's financial might and operational scale. Flipkart doubled down on tech, logistics, and grocery, leveraging Walmart's strengths. The duel became a proxy war for global retail supremacy. The stakes soared, and the market became the central arena for a global power struggle. Flipkart was no longer a scrappy startup. It was a well-funded professional giant. The Walmart deal ensured the fight would remain fierce. The next chapter of India's e-commerce saga had begun. The world was watching. With Flipkart now backed by Walmart, Amazon needed a new edge. Its answer, Amazon Prime, launched in India in 2016. Prime was more than fast delivery. It was a digital ecosystem. For one fee, customers got free shipping, Prime Video, Prime Music, and exclusive deals. Prime Video became a major draw, with original Indian content and blockbuster movies. Many joined for entertainment and stayed for shopping. Amazon bundled shopping, entertainment, and payments into one powerful loyalty program. Flipkart struggled to match this ecosystem. Amazon invested in logistics, tech, and personalization to keep Prime members hooked. Amazon Pay made transactions smoother, encouraging repeat purchases. The goal, make Prime indispensable to urban Indian households. Amazon wasn't just building a store, it was building a digital lifestyle. Prime was its secret weapon. The next wave of e-commerce growth lay beyond India's big cities. Flipkart and Amazon set their sights on Tier 2, Tier 3 towns and rural villages. Reaching these customers meant tackling logistics, language, and trust. Both companies built supply chains to remote areas, partnering with local kirana stores for last-mile delivery. This hybrid model blended modern e-commerce with traditional commerce. Language was a barrier, so they launched apps in multiple Indian languages and added voice search. They tailored product selections for price-sensitive first-time buyers. Video tutorials and local content helped educate new digital consumers. The battle for India's heartland was on. Success meant understanding and adapting to India's diversity. The company that could win rural India would win the future. The stakes had shifted from metros to the masses. The real India was now online. For years, Indian e-commerce was a two-horse race, but the market was too big for just Flipkart and Amazon. New challenges emerged. Reliance and Tata, two of India's most powerful conglomerates. Reliance, through Jio and JioMart, disrupted telecom and now retail, combining physical stores with digital reach. Its hybrid model, partnering with millions of kirana stores, challenged pure-play e-commerce. Tata launched Tata Neu, a super app uniting its vast brands, airlines, hotels, groceries, electronics, into one loyalty-driven platform. The market became more complex and competitive. It was no longer just about discounts, but about business models and ecosystems. Can Amazon's global playbook beat Reliance's omni-channel reach? Can Flipkart, with Walmart, fend off Tata's brand loyalty? Regulatory scrutiny increased as the battle intensified. The fight for India's digital future was now a multi-cornered contest. The next phase had begun. Who will wear India's e-commerce crown? Flipkart, powered by Walmart, Amazon with its Prime ecosystem, or new giants like Reliance and Tata? After years of battles and billions spent, the verdict is still unwritten. Winning in India is a marathon, not a sprint. The winner will be the company that truly understands and adapts to the Indian consumer. It's about building trust, solving local problems, and reaching every corner of the country. There may not be a single winner. India is vast enough for multiple giants. Flipkart, Amazon, Reliance, and Tata may each carve out their own empires. The real winner, the Indian consumer, who now enjoys more choice, better prices, and greater convenience than ever. The battle will continue, shaping the destiny of modern India. The story is still being written.